Assalamualaikum. My name is Shamsul Zaman. I'm going to make a presentation about the scientific paper that I wrote, and the topic is called How JavaScript is Going to Rule the World. So, who am I? I'm a full-time computer science student at Nusa Tenggara University. I'm a software engineering enthusiast. With that being said, I am not an expert, but I feel comfortable writing program in Java or C. So why JavaScript? First off, it has the largest community there is. If you take a look at some developer community like websites such as dev.to, FreeCodeCamp, Stack Overflow, JavaScript has the most posts. Second one is because JavaScript is the fastest growing language. Ironically, this is why I undertake this study in the first place. We'll get to that in a second. The third one is JavaScript is multi-paradigm language. This is what I love about JavaScript. Not only does it support functional programming, it also supports object-oriented programming. If you have a Java background, like I do, I suggest you to put TypeScript on the list. If you don't know what TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript. That's where your JavaScript turns into object-oriented fashion, such as classes, interface, static typing, what else, access modifier, etc. The fourth one is many career paths to choose from. If you know JavaScript enough, you can apply to any job that has the title of JavaScript. How awesome is that? You must have been generating some question inside your head, such as, oh, should I pick up JavaScript for my investment? With the amount of frameworks that keep coming, can I keep up with the ecosystem? Or like, how much in demand this language is? And here are some objectives. Based off the study that I did, I'm going to walk you through how to keep up with the ecosystem, how to not waste time by learning obsolete technologies, etc. And at the end of this presentation, you're going to have a pretty good answer. You're going to have a pretty good idea to answer all of those questions. Scope and limitation. I'm just going to walk you through some general ideas of JavaScript and programming. I'm not going to go through detail in it. I'm not going to go through it in more detail. But if you are interested, you can make a learning path on your own. And when it comes to framework or tools, it's all up for you to decide. So I'm going to pull in some data here. This is from Stack Overflow, which is the most trusted website out there. And as we can see, JavaScript has gained 67.7% of popularity, and this is the data from 2020 to 2021, so it's been 2 years. Here's how I did my research. First, reaching to the experts. This is probably the hardest one so far because there are people that just hard to reach out to, and they must have been busy or something. Second one is taking a deep dive to some developers' website. You know that already. Obtaining statistical data out of them. And this is a common one. You know that already. Next one is, and here's what I found. JavaScript is hard, and this is the one that I'm in no position of saying it that it is easy. Especially if you are new to programming. Second one is there's so much to learn to start doing interesting stuff with it. There's DOM, like there's asynchronous. You sort of have to reach the advanced level to start building things. Third one, you will always have to learn new things. This one is for those who think that programming is like learn it once and then use it forever. If you have like such a mindset, JavaScript is not for you, and neither is every other language. Fourth one is it takes time to master. I'm just gonna be honest, this is how programming is. This is part 2, pleasurable experience once you are good at it. This is the one that I experienced, and so did everybody else. Second one is you can build literally everything with the available technologies. I mean, you name it. You want to build a machine learning model, you can use Reason ML. You want to build a desktop app, you can use Electron, and the list goes on. The third one is it grows the always learning mindset on you. Not only will this help you in your career, this one is important in your life as well. Fourth one is if you are capable of using one framework, every other framework should be a piece of cake. And every single developer that I talk to has the same exact opinion. So, yeah. Conclusion and recommendation. Programming is not easy. We're not just talking about JavaScript. And even programming in general is really hard. Second one is it all comes down to the problem that you want to solve. JavaScript is powerful, yes, but if you are not a good problem solver, there's no point of getting into programming in the first place. Third one is online courses. This one is recommendation. If you don't want to build the curriculum yourself, you can check out Udemy, Treehouse. They usually build the curriculum just so that you can feel comfortable writing code, writing JavaScript along the way. Here are some references that I took all the information from, so have a check out. The last one is thank you for sticking around, and I think that's it for me. It's Shabul Zaman. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace out.